I think that when you're designing a dining room, you have the opportunity to completely transform a look when you add a tablecloth or your dinnerware. So this could be the everyday look, but then you can completely transform it and flip it on its head when you incorporate pattern and color. And I'm about to do that next. Okay, ready? I love this blue and white tablecloth so much. I think that the color palette is classic, but I think it's even better against these dark walls. It just really stands out in a great way. I like to mix warm and cool. So we have a lot of warmth happening around the edges of the room, and then doing a contrast with these cooler tones makes it really become the star of the tablescape. It's the details that I am obsessed with. So look at this little loop on the end. It forms a scallop detail, and then you get a hem stitch through here so the color of your tablecloth comes through. And I love that you're getting kind of a solid against the pattern, and it's not boring though. You're getting like all of this interest, and it feels like something that you could find at a flea market because it has like heritage details. And here we go. These new plates have the prettiest texture on them. Let's see here, it has like kind of almost like a woven texture to them and a really organic edge. They are beautiful. I have this problem with buying every McGee Co dinnerware collection that we come out with, and I have stacks in our cupboards that have accumulated, and Sid told me to stop getting them, or I needed to give some away, but haven't done it yet. All right, on to the dessert plates. I like to do this part of setup the night before I host because it eliminates a lot of stress the day of, so I can just focus on the food. This is our Magnolia silverware, and we originally only launched it in the silver, but now we have launched the gold. It has this really beautiful detail here. I love that it kind of reminds me of some of the fluted edges that we use in our designs. I use the silver set as our everyday silverware at home, and now I need this colorway too. Up next, I have the drinkware. This is a new collection for us, and it's hand blown, and it has this really pretty edge because of the twist that happens in the glass, and it gives this really pretty movement, and they're just delicate, and I'm really excited about these. And you'll see that we were really inspired by this movement in a couple of places. Also on our Betancourt lamp that's out in the living room, they kind of have similar shapes and movements, and we carried that into a couple of different pieces that we designed this season. For the napkins this season, they are this white with a really pretty blue scallop embroidered edge. And this ties in with the tablecloth. And I love that you're getting kind of some color in the mix. And then the wood tone of these napkin rings ties back into the wood on the walls. The wood material on the napkin rings is also great when you have something like gold silverware to work with. I think that one, it helps kind of create a more relaxed look instead of doing shiny metal on everything. And often we have napkin rings that are like metal materials, and this helps kind of break up the look. And I love that you're kind of getting this like interlocking ring. It creates a nice form change on your tablescape. After I'm done with the place settings, I will set the flowers up, and I do this before I add in anything else on the center of the table so that I can see kind of how much space the flowers take up and what levels and heights I need. And then from there, I will add in a few accents. I'll show you a new picture that we just launched and some tapers, but really allowing for food on the table. This picture relates back to this drinkware collection. Really pretty. Salt and pepper shakers. I love the dark stained wood and the brass together, and then the S&P. Functional, but they also add interest to the table. Okay, now that I've set these tapers down, I'm realizing I have a pair and then a pair. So I want to move the salt and pepper shaker over to this side. And that feels much better. I laugh because I said, and leave room for food. I'm like, we've got no room for food. That is why I end up putting everything on my island, because I can't help but want all the cute things on my table.
I'm like, it is buffet all the time.
Whoops. Add modern charm to your own home. You can shop all these pieces and more at McGee Co.